I'm planning to have a special MPOA, Master Pickup Artist episode for the dating coach panel. I'm not sure if something like this has ever been done before, or at least not in the form of a YouTube video. I would love to have you there. I'm also hoping to get Owen Cook, Ross Jeffries, Neil Strauss, Marcus Wolf, Bad Boy, and others. It's a little ambitious, but if we pull this off, it will go down in fucking history. It's not a debate or anything. It's just getting
No,
perspectives on
and
different topics from
and
a
it would
range
be
of
a
experts.
catch up. It would be for you.
Exactly.
It's a range of experts. For me, those are my friends. Many of them. I haven't
Yeah.
met Bad Boy, but
Oh, yeah.
Neil Strauss and Ross. I know Ross in this community now for long enough to enjoy even a debate of some sort. I don't know what we'd be debating
Oh,
on, but we
oh,
each have perspectives, day game versus night game, single approach theory versus group approach theory. There's
oh
a
my
lot of
God.
those,
Oh my
like you said.
God. Are we going to have a debate between Mystery and Ross Jeffries now? Because actually, just a few weeks ago, I was hosting a debate between Ross and Paul Davis, just Pearly Things. So I know he's
All right.
really up for debates that we can actually do that.
My
Yeah.
money's on mystery. I got
No,
my money on mystery.
it wouldn't be that at all because I've seen him work. I've seen him work waitresses and they were titillated, so I know what his game is comprised of. Uh, and that's where it would be limited to as well. I think we would stay on point, on topic. He knows about the pickup world. I know about the pickup world. Maybe that would be a good conversation, because I mean,
Oh,
he
yeah.
and I have met before on many occasions. We can talk about anything. But if we were to focus on talking about our concepts in pickup, what we got right, what we got wrong, uh, I've always said that he never had structure in his pickup. That's what I brought to the community, is structure. And in all his teachings, structure was never there. But he had, for instance, qualifying. He had gambits, right? What we called routines back then, or patterns. And certain gambits were worthy of memorizing. Memorize the gambit, sound like you know what you're talking about when you run it. They would fit. Some of them were DHV gambits, but he didn't call them DHVs. Some of them were qualifier gambits, but he didn't. Well, he called them qualifier, not gambits, but he called them qualifiers, right? Boyfriend blasters, which you don't even need anymore. There should be no boyfriend blasting if you microcalibrate. Zero boyfriend blasting if you microcalibrate. I went into boyfriend blasting for 3 years. Ross Jeffries brought up a bunch of boyfriend blasters. I've written many myself. We've come up with ways of dealing with boyfriends until you learn that even if she has a boyfriend but doesn't tell you because she likes you, you know, that's a better situation to be in. She just won't bring up the boyfriend because it's not important because you're more important to her in the now than he is. So you leave it up to her to make those type of decisions. She wants to hang out with you, let her hang out with you. You don't have to talk about her boyfriend. We're all seeing someone.
Hmm.
That's the
Interesting.
only minimizer frame that I use now. If she does bring up the boyfriend, I'll say we're all seeing someone.
Well, that's pretty cool, though. A debate between you and Ross, of course, it's going to be friendly. You know each other pretty
Of
well,
course,
especially from back in those days. So it's going to be a
you're
friendly
you're
debate. It's going to be fascinating. Like, I don't think there's a video, at least one that we can find, where the two of you are right there, as far as I know. But that's
he's
that's a
been to
great
my
opportunity.
seminars. I've been to his seminars. He's spoken at Project Hollywood while I was in the whirlpool with my girlfriend, HB the one from the book The Game. I remember that. I was in the
Uh,
whirlpool with her, having already spoken, so I was done. And he was on, and I could see him talk to a good 100 people in the living room area. It was a big house, and I could see him from the whirlpool. And I thought, oh man, I'm in Hollywood. I got this beautiful girl with me. I adore. and we've got this event taking place, and Ross Jeffries here, and he's talking right now, and I'm living the life. I was loving that moment. So yeah, we've had some good experiences together. He's been to my parties. I've had him to
Yeah.
my parties. And then of course, I'm gonna say it, Ross. I have had a girlfriend come up to me and say, "Who's the weird old guy at your party? He's saying weird shit. It's creeping me out." That was what I heard from my own girlfriend. So he was, you know, socially violating as he does in public gatherings as usual. Uh, but that doesn't shock me, you know. I'm no stranger to social violation. Neither is Owen Cook. Whew.
Happens to the best of us, you know. That
Yeah.
is funny. But that's amazing. But in terms of this, that's crazy in itself. But it's just getting those perspectives. And who among the MPUAs specifically would you like to see on such a panel alongside yourself?
Hmm. Neil,
Neil,
you get
for sure.
you get Neil on it because he's cautious. He's a cautious man. He is trepidatious. So if you get him in, I'm in.
Yeah, I know it's
Pretty
going to be
much for
difficult to get him, but because
well,
he doesn't
it's
really
just
make
talking.
appearances.
Yeah, but neither do I.
Okay.
I've done some recently. I've been talked into it, and I'm having fun. Reaching out with the people who they heard that I died. There's a small segment of people that were into what I was doing many years ago, and then heard through an April Fool's joke that I had passed away. And that's for them. They think Mystery's no longer with us, and years have passed. So once in a while, I get a "Holy shit, you're alive" from people, right? So I'm out here to say that, yeah, I'm still alive and well. I'm still doing what I do. I'm single again. I am. I'm allowed to say that. I've got 2 children, but I am single. And that means that the future lectures, boot camps, seminars, training that I'm going to be doing is going to have a lot of heart in it because
Mhm.
I'm in the game with you. You
You're
know,
all in.
I'm going to be gaming alongside my students to show them how to do it. And there's room at the top for everyone. Everyone gets a girl. We're going to venues where there are, a disproportionate amount of beautiful women there. We're going to target rich locations. We'll all have some fun. No one has to step on each other's toes. There's no amogging, alpha male, other guy necessary. Everyone gets a chance to talk to the beautiful girls and see if a connection sparks. You know,
Mhm.
you leave it up to the women to choose too.
Yeah, Neil would be great to have. He doesn't make many
Hmm.
appearances, but that would be legendary just to get like, a high school reunion kind of thing. You like the movie The Warriors from 1979?
Oh, I
I
saw it way
think you
back
would.
then when I was a kid. I've seen it though. Yeah,
You got to watch it again. It's so good. But
I
they
have
did
to
like
watch it again.
a reunion video, like I don't know, 30 something years later. Some of them are dead now, but one of my favorite old movies. It's like something like that, but on a bigger scale. Like The Warriors, that has a bit of a cult following, but this even more so. So that would be pretty crazy. Aside from Neil Strauss, who else would you like to see who's an MP way on this panel? Even if I never heard of them before or others
Okay,
have.
you have heard of this gentleman. You know who I would love to see again?
Who?
Matador.
That'll be cool.
Matador. Matador from my show, The Pickup Artist. That man became a real pickup artist. Ladies love him. He is so charismatic. At first he wasn't charismatic. None of us were, but by the end of it, that man had charisma oozing outside of his body. Uh, Ladies loved Matador. He was hilarious in field. strong amogger, alpha male other guy. Good fun. You know, I'd
Hmm.
invite him to a party any day.
I'm gonna have to find him for this panel then. Didn't he like
That's the
disappear or something?
problem. The man has disappeared, whatever that means, just online. And the very last time I saw him, I was dropped off at the airport by Matador in LA. And I said, "All right, brother, I'll catch you on the flip side," as I usually do. And I never saw him again. I went back to Toronto and got into my adventures, and I have children. So, you know, I found myself in the UK and very far away from LA. But he lost contact with even his ex-girlfriend, Erica, who had contacted me asking about his whereabouts. I did hear that from our mutual friend Elizabeth Everett, who's in the seduction community as well in this dating space. She told me several years ago, in 2020, she told me that he had a kid. So it only makes sense that he'd have a kid or two by now, right? Matador, you know, nothing stopping him from having kids and being a good dad. He'd be a great dad.
Hmm. How long ago did he
Uncle
disappear?
Matador, I last spoke to him 15 years ago.
God
So
damn.
for 15 years, he's been busy.
Phew.
Yeah. And I don't think it's any animosity. It's just you lose touch, I guess, and you get busy, and we're logistically not near each other anyway, you know? So it's not a matter of if, it's just a matter of when. We'll see each
Hmm.
other again, I'm sure. Cheers, Matador. Love you, brother.
Crazy.
So that's
Interesting.
who I'd want to see. I'd want to see Style again. I'd want to see Matador again. Here's a guy I missed. Fucking Love Drop. I love Love Drop. Where is he? You know, he's down in LA or in
I
California,
talk
sorry.
to I talk to Love Drop every now and then through
Yeah, me
you. I
too.
met him through you. He gives me
Good.
a little bit of advice here and there on the business aspect of things. And
Hmm.
game
Hmm.
too. We've talked a little bit of game as well. Nice guy,
Yeah.
very funny guy.
Love Drop wrote the book Revelation, following me along on my boot camps and listening to my theories and codifying it into the book. He created Revelation, which is a Bible on pickup. The M3 model is detailed in it. Micro calibration is the revelation, and it is detailed with diagrams. You can get the book in audiobook form now. Just did that this past week. Got that done. It's available at askmystery.com. You can listen to it in your car. It's, you know, pickup is something you're going to want to really invest in, especially when you get good, you want to get better. You know, when you have success, you want more. Or at least when you lose a girlfriend, you're able to find another girl and not be so threatened that you'll never meet another girl again. You know that cat? That cat had his balls cut off a couple days ago, and he's doing
Ugh.
well. Got neutered. Yeah, my
God damn.
sister's cat, Shadow, got neutered. You have anything to say about that? Condolences. Here's to Shadow.
Poor thing. God damn. Foreshadow.
Poor Shadow. No, but he's got some pep in his step, so he's doing fine. They did
You
it
said
right.
something you said something interesting there, Mystery, that I would like to comment on, where you said you're going to want to really get into this. That is definitely the number one piece of advice that I could give a guy that's wanting to improve his love life, whether it's short-term relationships and pickup, finding a girlfriend, get into the game. We can make a lot of improvements in a short period of time, but I don't buy into the whole, let me fix your life in 3 days. We can change the trajectory of your life in a boot camp or in an online workshop, but get into this to really make changes, like you're getting into a martial art. It
Mm.
takes time, but it's worth it. It's so worth it.
Mm.
Yeah,
I
this game is 100 times more difficult than you think, and it's 1,000 times more rewarding.
Mhm. That's good. I think the funny thing is, you know, like when